Hey guys, tonight I'm just going to be attempting to assemble this gingerbread house. It shouldn't be too difficult. It comes in, sections. It's pre-made. I don't know if I'll be able to get the icing exactly like I made one last year, and it definitely didn't look like this. So we'll put it together and see if maybe I can get kind of creative with it. So I'll get everything out of the box and set up, and then we'll start putting it together. All right, so they have your, you cut out gingerbread pieces right here. Walls, roof, the icing, which you just kind of knead in a little bit. They do give you 2 tips for the icing. I'm not sure if I actually used them last year. I might have, but we'll see. There's 2 different types here, and I don't really understand that. I'll have to figure that out. So kneading it, and this is the base when you start your house. There's like a little walkway right here, so you're gonna start off like that. This is so you can hold, the roof will hold on while you're building everything. You put the icing on, you kind of glue it on there. This actually comes out of here like this. Roof holder instructions. And it does have little instructions with it. So we'll use that after. Put that aside. And of course, all the snow candies, snowflakes, some little gummies, things like that. So what I'll do is we'll switch and put these over here for now. Get this set up. Take it out of the package. It's plastic, so you can cut it, or I can just get my finger in there and tear it up. Like that. Here's a couple little gingerbread people. Put them right there. We got these right here, little windows. These are the roof right here. And we have the gable ends, just like that. So, put that like that, put this together. I think that's all that's in there. So it'll show you right here. I mean, you can kind of get creative on your own. I'm sure it kind of goes together all the same way. Just so what you want to do first, the saying here, is cutting open the icing, and I'm not going to use a tip right now. And you want to fill this in right here, all around this, because this is where it's actually going to stand up. So we'll just cut the tip off of that. And I think, remember the last time I did this, I cut it quite a bit actually. It's just, and they tell you to go in like a zigzag in that little, just a little area right here. And it is kind of stiff, so you do have to knead it quite a bit. I did start doing that, but we'll figure it out. There it goes. Just get a good base down there. And also the last time I did this, I didn't think I was going to have enough icing, but it turned out to be way more than enough. So we'll do that. Okay, we got plenty in there. So we can stick that together. And then, let's see, prepare the house. So you're taking these gable ends right here, and you want to spread it on the pieces on the insides, because that's where the walls are gonna stick. So, kind of like gonna put the icing around here. We'll do that. Put it down here for you. So just down on the walls like this here, because that's where the on these ends, that's where the walls are going to meet. You want to make sure it's just the icing is acting as a glue. That, put plenty on there. And believe me, there will be plenty of this, so don't, like I said, sometimes when I done it before, I thought I was using too much of it, but I really wasn't. So, start here, like that, okay? And we're gonna stick this on here. Actually, what I'll do is, yeah, these are the same. It's the same pattern on both of them. So I'll just stick it here first, so you can actually see it, the inside of it. And these are like the little windows right here. Just like that. So we'll do that, and we'll just stick this onto here like that. And you can see how well it sticks. You just have to make sure you get enough icing and move this over to the edge more, to the inside. And you see the icing start to kind of go through a little bit, but that's okay, that's what you want. That's how you know you're gonna have, you know, enough there. So, as you can see, the back is on there, so we'll put the front on there now. And I don't know how well these are gonna line up. So yeah, it looks like it's embedded right into there. So that's not bad. So that holds pretty well, actually. So then you'll have, you see your sides, your gable ends, and your, oh, it's already starting to fall. You probably shouldn't be moving it. Just kind of hold it together, all right? Then, see these, do they go on, they must go on this way. I think I did it like this before. I don't know if they can go on the long way or the short way. So if you go like this, yeah, because they want to have an overhang with these. So I guess it would be like this. So we'll put some icing along here, along these edges on the tops. I guess it could go either way, because this fits here or here. The only thing is, if you're going to use this to hold it together, you have to make sure it's the right way. So it would actually be like that, because if it was like this, I don't think it would hold it. Maybe it would. Either way, let's see. I don't believe I actually need directions for this, but I do. So it looks like it's going the long way, the roof. So it would actually overhang on each side. So let's look at the picture. This picture on the instructions, it looks like it's going the long way, but on here it looks like it's going like this. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna let it overhang like that. I think I'm just gonna put it on like that, because you want it overhanging down here. So, and don't most guys do that when we're assembling something? We look at the picture. But it looks to me like it could go either way, but that's all right. It's not really easy to read that from the illustrations. It looks to me like it could go either way, but it's the that cardboard roof holder, so it can only go on one way in order for that to work. So how about we just find out? And I'm not going to edit this, so if I screw something up, I screw it up. Okay, so what if we did it like we saw in the picture, where we had them going the long way like this? So it's overhanging down below like that. So the purpose of this is little hooks on the bottom of it, right here, and that's what kind of keeps it from sliding. Well, that's what's supposed to keep it from sliding. And it will slide a little bit, but I don't think, let's see, I'll get it right to there and to there. Now it's resting. So you're gonna have a little gap on the top, but that's okay, because you're gonna have the icing and you're gonna have these little pieces of candies on the top to fill it in like this. So those will sit right up there. It'll be kind of bedded in the icing. And I gotta be careful moving this. I don't want it to fall. You get the idea. You see that, just like that. And you see how this hooks underneath, and that's what it does on both sides. And it'll have the roof, these panels will slide a little. I just slid it down myself, just to where they get there to a stopping point. And then we'll hold it there long enough until the icing dries. And it does dry pretty quick actually, and it's pretty sticky. So now that we've got this together, I mean, you can just get creative. I mean, you can put the icing on here like that. I mean, you could put little crosses in the windows. And these little drips here, I don't know how to make those. I guess that's why you use the decorating tips. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes, make sure that icing is good and solid. I wanna be able to remove this to put the candy on top. So I'll let that sit for a few minutes and then I'll start decorating it. All right, so it says to let the icing sit for about 15 minutes. So it's sitting for about 12. So again, you don't necessarily have to do exactly what's on on here, because I don't think I can duplicate that, especially with these little details up here, filling in the exact shape of these snowflakes. But we'll get started on some of this. So I'll empty out the candy. These have 2 separate packages. So it's in that package, plus it's in its own little package there, wrapping. I'm gonna do it over here first. I'm just gonna do whatever, I don't know, we'll see. I'm not that great at decorating the frosting. That's not something I do. It's just something I wanted to try. So I have these little ones, which will probably go all over the place. I'm gonna take my scissors here. Kind of let them roll out to a certain point, like that. Okay. So first I'm gonna need the white ones. All right, I've got these. Gumdrops. So these are little trees. Kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see how well they stick to this. I'm not sure. It'll just sit by itself. And you have the little snowflakes. That, put those right there because those aren't going to roll anywhere. All right, so I'm going to take, maybe I'll use, let me see how this one works first, just with this plain end first, and see what that looks like. I'll see if I can just make little dots on here. 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 I'll just follow what they have there. Because there are all these little indentations where these little dots go. I know it's hanging down a little bit, but that's okay. So let's see how well these stick. Put these little white ones in here. I mean, nope. Frosting is white, icing, so I mean, that kind of looks cool. That makes it stand out a little more. I got a little bit dripping action there. It's okay. I guess it just looks like ice, right? Oh boy, I lost that one. You really got to have a steady hand, which I really don't. I guess somewhat I do. Do that. That. And what I'll do, I think, I'll get one more here. And then I think in the middle I want to put a different color. Maybe, well, What about blue? Why not? Boom. That looks kind of cool. Now see here, they did it making it like a snowflake. I don't think I'm gonna get that precise with this, and I don't. You know, it's okay. Like I said, get creative. Now you can feel the frosting up here is getting harder, so it really is sticking right there. So let's try to do the outline of the windows. See what we can do here. Again, this tip isn't going to make this icing super thin, I guess, unless I really move it quickly. There we go. It'll just look like there's ice and snow on windows, which is the point. And I guess if you wanted to use your own, you could do that. Get your own icing, different colors, whatever, different kind of tips. But they do give you the tips for these. I just, you know, I thought maybe I could do it like this. Go across. I'll go all the way across. How about that? And then go right to the middle. Boom. Let me see if I can try one of these. See if that does anything else for me. All right, I've got those. And these, you know, you want to just put some different colors up there along the windows. You can do that. We got some red, purple. It seems to hold pretty well, like immediately. You hear noises, it's my dogs wandering around, drinking water, doing whatever. Let's see. Some blue. How about blue in the corner there? I think I got you too close together. That's all right. Just an outline. How about we go, this one doesn't have orange yet. All right, so you get the gist of that. It's not, again, it's not gonna look like the box, but that's okay. I'm gonna try it with this tip. I wanna see how that's, you know, someone who does this all the time probably knows the purpose of the different kinds of tips. Okay, I can see this one. It gets it out straighter and thinner. You can sort of like draw with it almost. And on the picture, they just have little lines in here like that. I guess you just know it's a door right there. And I'll put it red for the door handle. Kind of cool. Boom. Not bad. It's coming together. Yeah, some different colors. Yeah. And I guess if you wanted to line the windows all the way across, you could do that. Like I said, just get creative, do whatever you want. You don't have to do it like the picture. I would imagine most people can't, unless you're really talented. I know people do this kind of thing all the time. Crafty. Let me see. Yeah, we'll complete the lines up top, going between here. So you can actually see a very distinct outline of the windows. Okay. So we get a couple down, 3 down on the bottom and 5 across the top. So you got the white here with the blue in the middle. I'm getting there. Let's see now. I won't focus too much on the sides and everything right now. I just want to see if this roof is ready. Now this icing, yeah, seems to be stuck. So let's see. Let me put these little, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do mine like that. Let's do that. Because it'll look more like, actually like ice and snow built up. If it's like a straight line, it's not gonna look like that at all. So I'm gonna kind of bunch it up like that. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that looks more like, see here they use these big drops. And yeah, go ahead and do that, but that looks kind of cool actually. So, now, I'm gonna have to get these on the top. So I'm gonna outline this, each side. And there's a little opening there. So then these little peppermint drops can just kind of sit right in that little gap. And it'll stick on either side of that opening. So it just kind of bed itself down in the icing. So that part of it, I guess I can get right. That's pretty simple. Just here, here. Let's get a little more icing here on the back so that we can stick this last one. I guess they're all supposed to fit up there, but there we go. Kind of cool. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right, so now I gotta figure something out for the roof. Again, I'm not sure I can really outline these little snowflakes with this, but I'll try. I mean, it needs to be pretty thin. Let's see if I can do it. I can just cross it first. Yeah. Oops. Almost like a star. Yeah, not so much, but hey, I'm trying. Let's see. We've got this one will have a little ball in the middle. And we'll go across, across. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Not a professional. But that's pretty clear to everyone. And I'll just cross them like that. Nice. How about this one? We just go around that. Just doing my thing. Nice. Just kind of overlay it like that. Overlapping. Pretty cool, man. This one, yeah, why don't I just fill that in? Like that, okay. All right, it doesn't look exactly like the snowflakes, but you know. So these, I'm gonna put these in the middle like this. If I want to do this one, it'll just kind of stand out more. Even though they're white, I think it's still, having those in the center does something. Wow. I can just say, hey man, the ice and snow is melting. Why not? Just make it your own. This isn't a contest. this one, I want to put, yeah, I'll do the same thing there. So yeah, get this sort of like little snowflakes on the roof. And the back is the same as the front with the windows and doors, so I'm not really gonna worry about that. So what I'm gonna do though is put some more snow and ice down on the edges. So I'll go all the way around like this. Here. Give it that more of a wintry effect. Cool. Don't mind that. I don't mind that so much. And again, there's plenty of icing here. It doesn't seem like it when you first start. You're like careful about how much you use, but there's really more than enough. Dress that up on the edge. Let's put a little more here. And cross these up. Try to make it look like a snowflake. I don't know. My dog must be bored. I can hear him snoring. Maybe I put the different color candies on there. We'll go around and dab this one. How about that? Neat. Snoring dog. So, you get the gist of it. You know, dress that up. You can put the little, you know, if one side, just, you know, put the different color candies in there if you want. I think the blue will look kind of cool up there. Blue and purple, red, yellow, white on white, which is fine. I think I have some more blue in here. I should spread that out more. What do we got here? We got another red. Oh, we're missing green. Let's get some green. Break that up a little bit. Another yellow down here. And we have so many colors. So we'll do that. All right, that's kind of cool. So the biggest accomplishment for me is just having the thing stay together. It looks kind of cool. Again, it's not gonna look like, it's just don't even look at that. That's what I say, don't even look at it. So how about these little trees? What can we do with those? So another thing they have, the trees, I don't know how you could just make that stick right there. You probably need a pretty good dose of that frosting, right? So let's see if we can get a tree to sit up here or outside the door or something. I don't know. Yeah, looks like it's sticking. So we'll get another one here on this corner. Just a good dab of this stuff. I'm gonna take that little, I'm gonna make it a little flatter. Just so that stays kind of cool. You get your little trees in the front. And I guess you can use the little gumdrops. They use them for like a little, I guess like a little cobblestone thing going on there. So why don't we do that? Do that, and we'll take these little gumdrops and lay them down there. Almost look like a little walkway, like bricks. Boom. Overlay them like that. Not bad. Just adding little things here, just make it a little more colorful, but you get, you get the hint. So you can dress up the sides, if you want. Same thing, it's just dressing up the windows. Go all the way across. This one, I think I'm just going to put like a regular cross like you see in the windows. Between the sashes here, here. Yeah, like that. So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to do the whole thing complete front and back, but I mean, it's pretty cool. I was surprised when I was moving that the bushes actually stayed up. So I guess the only other thing to do would try to get these gingerbread peoples decorated. And here. Why are they gonna look real creepy? Here. So let's get these guys, little buttons on them. Okay. Let's go. Red. Purple. And green. Oops, we're rolling around. So you got that. you get that going on there. So this will look kind of cool, I guess, to fill these little squiggly lines in here. These are the only things that I wouldn't know exactly how they would stand up, because, well, let me see. Because when you put this on here, it kind of concaves a little bit. So I might have to put them leaned up against the house itself, or to see if I can put enough icing here for it to stick. Because the edges are kind of flat, so you see it is kind of standing up a little bit. Cool, there's one. Dot these eyes, a little smile. I don't want this to be like an hour-long video, but it's fun. That, and let's go again. Let's go. How about right at the bottom? And some green in the middle, and orange at the top. And put this one on the other side. That one's actually, I don't want that. Yeah, how about put them together, sort of. I'll put enough, and you can see here, there's still a lot of icing in there. Let's just hold that steady. And you got these two little gingerbread people. I'm gonna move this a little bit, hopefully they don't fall, but hey, not bad. I might be breaking the rules a little bit, but maybe another bush in the front. In the corner here. Gotta use up the rest of these. And I take these little things off. There's a little, like a stem, sort of like a trunk. I don't know if it'll stay as well. We'll try it. Oh, that one's falling. Okay, we got you. You're not going anywhere, buddy. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little gumdrop, put it behind, maybe it'll hold it up. I'm gonna hold these just for a minute. Well, other than keeping these guys standing up, I think it was pretty much a success. So there's another one I'm gonna try, after this, probably maybe in the next couple of days, the Super Mario one, the castle and everything. That one I'm gonna need like a rolling pin and things like that for it, so I'll have to get all that stuff ready. But yeah, there it is. It's a gingerbread house. This is by, let's see, I don't even know the company name. Anyway, it says skill level 2. Really easy. Okay. But anyway, I guess it's not that easy, but I mean, it's not that bad either. So I picked this up at Walmart. Yeah, I mean, these ones I see pretty much everywhere. My grocery store, Walmart, and look at, they're still standing. That actually amazes me. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys how easy it is. It is pretty easy, I can't complain. And again, it doesn't look exactly like this. Show me yours. I mean, I want to see if somebody can make this. I'd be very impressed with that. That'd be kind of cool. But you know, it gives you the instructions. You know, they have the little, you can scan for the video instructions. But like most people, like I just kind of look at the picture and say, okay, this is, you know, once it's together, you kind of just get creative and do your own thing. But I think it looks kind of cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's not too long, too boring. It's just something fun I wanted to do for Christmas. So I'll make another one soon, actually. I'll get that Super Mario one going. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.